Hello, greetings to everyone, it's me Thales. This is my channel about English language. I cover from basic to advanced. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or an intermediate advanced student because we have videos for almost everyone, right? My basic playlists, which have basic videos, they are basic vocabulary and basic grammar. They have explanations in Portuguese, so they are easy to follow. If you don't know anything about English yet, or if you are basic level, you will find my videos very useful for you to start climbing the mountain of learning English, right? And I also have videos aimed at intermediate advanced students, intermediate advanced vocab, and intermediate advanced grammar. So 4 playlists, summing up, we have 4 different playlists. The advanced videos and intermediate advanced ones, they are only in English, right? Such as this one. I don't speak a single word in Portuguese in my videos. Before we begin, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get the latest updates. I upload videos very often, almost every day, not necessarily every day, but I try to do so. And it's a free project, right? This channel is entirely free, and I do this for fun, right? It's a way of practicing English and keeping track of all new words, all new expressions. So it's good to study English even after you've reached fluency in that language, okay? Give the thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Let's get into it. Today we will talk about word order, okay? Continue talking. Actually, the last video we were talking about word order. Word order in a sentence. So let's see some more examples. You have been kind to me. Okay, so here we have the subject, the verb, right? Here we have the present perfect tense. And we have here the object. You have been kind to me. Now, I want you to insert the adverb always into this sentence, okay? You will write always here. So let's rewrite the sentence so that it has the word always. You have always been kind to me. As my previous videos about word order, remember I have explained that, I explained in the last video that when we have 2 verbs in the present perfect tense, for example, you have to put the adverb between the verb have and the main verb in the past participle, okay? Some more examples. I can't even cook. I can't even cook. Okay, I'm able to cook, but I know the basic, right? What about you? Are you able to cook? Or you could ask the question that way. Can you cook? You see, when we use the verb can, If we want to insert an adverb in the middle of the sentence, we have to write it after. I can't even cook. I can't ever do that. You see? After the verb can. Do you still live in Minas Gerais? Someone who knows me asks me, do you still live in Minas Gerais? No, I don't live in Minas Gerais anymore. Now I live in Rio de Janeiro, okay? Do you still live? You see? We have the auxiliary verb in the present, and we have the main verb to live. So I'm using here like this. This machine was fixed last week. This machine was fixed last week. Here we have the passive voice, and we also have two verbs. Now we will insert the word only in the sentence. This machine was only fixed last week. You see? Between two verbs, it usually works that way, right? There are exceptions, but in general, when we have a verb or a verb expression which have two or more words, the adverb comes between the verbs, right? Do, live, still, was, fixed. The only comes between was and fixed. But depending on the verb, the situation changes, right? Here, I can't even cook. You can always call me. Okay? Whenever you need actually, you can't do that. You don't have my phone number, but this is an example. You can always call me whenever you need, right? So I'm here offering help. So you can always call. But when I use the verb to be, she is always complaining. The same thing. Always comes between two verbs. But now, he never calls me. He never calls me. Here we have just one verb, right? It's the main verb. When we have main verbs, one word verbs, verbs which have one word, in general, the adverb comes before, okay? Some more examples. He will probably not see you. You know, the verb will not, the contracted form is won't, right? This is a verb that takes an idea, talks about an idea in the future. He will probably not. So I write probably between the verb and the negative word, okay? But when you use the contracted form, the situation changes, okay? He won't. Sorry, I misspelled. He probably, I will write here. He probably won't need your help. He will probably not need your help, or he probably won't need your help. So here I'm using the contracted form and the adverb comes before. But if I write differently, right? If I write not in the contracted form, but complete form, so he will probably not need help. He will probably not. You see? Okay, it's not difficult, right? It's very easy to identify these patterns. Now we will talk about how to use both and all. Okay? They all watched the movie. I wanted to say here that everyone watched the movie. So I have to write all before the verb, okay? My let me see. My brothers are both engineers. Here we have the verb to be, and both is used after the verb to be. But both, it's when we talk about this box has a ball in it, and this box also has a ball in it. So both boxes have balls in it. Okay? Now we will use another example with all, okay? When we have a main verb, one word verb, we use all before, okay? Before the verb. It's like the rule that we studied here. When we have one word verbs, the adverb comes before. But all is not an adverb, right? It's, I don't know exactly, I don't remember what's the class of words. Now I have to search. Let me see. All. Word class. All is an indefinite pronoun. Yes, indefinite. Okay? So as an indefinite pronoun, we use it before the verb watched. Now, we will see an example in which all will be written after the verb, okay? After the main verb or between two verbs. We are all going to the party. You see? We have going, to be going to. No, this is the present continuous actually. Present continuous. Because you know, it's different when you say we are all going, it's present perfect. We are all going to go to the party, it's near future. So it's slight difference. They are different verb tenses. We are all going to the party. I'm writing here the word all between the verb to be and the main verb with ing. Okay? And now, last but not least, we will see one example where the word both comes between two different verbs, okay? Bob and I have both aced the test. Okay, so there was a test and we got 10 out of 10. So Bob and I have both aced the test. I'm writing here the word both between the verb have and the verb aced, which is the past participle of the verb to ace. So when we have two word verbs, we write both between them. When we have one word, we write after the verb. In this situation, right? After the verb to be. But after the main verb, we write after. Okay? Oh, before, actually. Let's summarize this. One word verbs. One word verbs. You do like this, okay? He never calls me. You write the adverb before. The adverb before, okay? When we have two word verbs, you write the adverb between two verbs. Okay? A present continuous tense, a present perfect tense, such as here. Or two word verbs like he will, probably, not. Here we have just one word. You can use before. Before the verbs, verbs such as will. Before verbs such as, let me see if I've written here. No. That's right. Let me see what else I have to talk to you. When we have verb to be, the verb to be, when we have expressions such as both and all, they come after the verb to be. Okay? Here is different, right? Here we have the present continuous. Here we have the present perfect. The word is not an adverb, right? It's an indefinite pronoun, both and all. And the rule is the same. Let me see what else. You can always call me. After the verb can, you can call. You have two or more words and you write the adverb between them. But when you have the verb to be, the adverb comes after, okay? The verb to be plus adverb. So basically, we talked about these rules, but be warned that I explained to you that we can have exceptions, okay, to the rule. So be warned. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We saw many examples regarding one word verbs and two word verbs, and probably we will continue talking a little about it. I guess we have already finished. Maybe if I give you the next video, give more examples. Example sentences would be fun. I guess I will focus on examples, okay? Next video, we will continue talking about word order. See you next time. Bye-bye.